Hello guys, this is Snehal and we are back with our question bank series. In this video, this is the second part of the video series, and in this video, we are going to discuss the question answer section, that is the first section. Okay, the next 15 question. Okay, so I want you to pause the video here. Okay, just see all the questions, try to write the answer. Okay, and in few minutes we will discuss the answer. Okay. Okay, so let's discuss the answer. I hope you have written the answers. Let's check the answer. Okay, so first we will discuss the question and what does that question mean and all, and the meanings, the vocabulary that we have used, the various options that we can use in the video for the answers, and then we will see. Okay, so the first question is: Was kann man in der Wüste machen und am Strand? First, what one can do in the desert. Wüste means the Wüste, that means desert. Okay, and Strand means beach. What one can do on the beach. So over here, uh, the answer is man kann auf dem Kamel in der Wüste reiten. Camel means the camel. One can ride on the camel in the desert. Okay. And what one can do on the beach, one can swim or one can simply just read the book on the beach. So vocabulary used over here is reiten is to ride. Okay. And the article for the Wüste is die. Okay, so the second question is: Was für eine Reise magst du nach der Prüfung und mit wem? What kind of trip you are gonna like to do after the exam, or and with whom? Okay, so the question is, so here we have written the answer. After the exam mache ich eine lange Reise. That means after the exam, I go on long vacation. Okay, and with whom? So I have given you guys two options. Either ich fahre gern mit meinen Freunden. I like to go with my friends, or you can write mit meiner Familie. Okay, either one of them you can write. Okay, or if you want to write both of them, no problem. Okay, so the vocabulary used is die Prüfung, that means exam. It has the article. Please remember, always remember one thing: when there is a ung at the end of the any noun, ung, ung at the end of any noun, it will always have article the, always the. Okay, and if it is the riser has article the, if the any noun has ending e, most of the time, not all the time but most of the time, it will have article the. Okay, so Freund is friend and the familiar. So see over here it's e, so the familiar is family. Okay, so the third question: Wann reist du normalerweise ins Ausland und wie? Okay, so how do you go to the foreign country? Like how? Like for instance, sorry, one is my bad. One is when do you travel to the foreign country? And wie means how. Okay, so I have written: Ich reise in der Sommerferien ins Ausland. Sommerferien, that is summer vacation, summer holidays. Okay, mostly we have holidays in the summer, so that's why I have written the summer vacation. You can write Winterferien anytime, any vacation you have, you can write over here. And I have written meistens means most of the time. Reise ich mit dem Flugzeug. Flugzeug means aeroplane. Okay. Zug means train, and mit dem Auto means car. Okay. So you can write any option, but I would prefer I will prefer the Flugzeug. If you write Flugzeug is best option because it's a plane. That's not an issue. You can even travel to the train, for instance, if you're traveling to a neighboring country. Yeah, train is also one of the option. Okay, so the next question: Was brauchst du, wenn du ins Ausland reist? Okay, so what do you need when you travel to foreign country? Okay, so I have written Wenn ich ins Ausland reise, when I travel to foreign country, brauche ich ein Visum und einen Pass. That means I have written I need a visa and a passport. That is something which is really without that you can't even travel to a foreign country. It is one of the must that you need it. Okay. So, if you see this the sentence structure, you will come to know this is a Nebensatz. Nebensatz, it starts with when, and whenever it's a Nebensatz with when, and that's why the verb is at the end. I hope you have uh, noticed that, and always remember when a verb, it's always verb comma verb, verb comma verb. So the sentence structure you have to write accordingly. So that's why I've written brauche ich. Okay, so we will see in the grammar section in detail. Over here, we are not going to focus that much on the grammar section. We will see that in the grammar part. So, these are the words, vocabulary words we have already discussed. So, the fifth is, wie war deine letzte Reise und was hast du dort gemacht? How was your last trip and what you have done there? Okay. So, I have written meine letzte Reise war wunderbar, fantastisch, schön. Any, you can write any of this. I have given you various options. And I have written, ich habe viele Sehenswürdigkeiten besichtigt. That means I have visited so many places. Please, guys, don't write over here besuchen. Besuchen is the wrong verb over here. When you write besuchen, that means you meet a person, okay? But when you visit places or the sightseeing, that time you use the word besichtigt, okay? So this question is in the P2 form past tense. That way we have also written the answer in the past tense. Ich habe viele Sehenswürdigkeiten besichtigt. Sehenswürdigkeiten, that means sight, and letzter means last. Dort means over there, what you have seen over there, like that. So the next question, wie waren deine Winterferien? Was hast du gemacht oder Neues gelernt? Meine Winterferien waren, again I have used the same adjectives, that means schön, fantastisch, wunderbar. Any of it is okay, fine. And I have written, ich hab Schneemann gebaut. I have built a snowman, or you can write, ich hab Gitarre gelernt. I have learned to play guitar. Okay. So the seventh is, wie wichtig, wie wichtig ist Reisen für dich und wie oft reist du in einem Jahr? How important is for you like traveling? How important it is for you, and how often do you travel in a year? So I have written, the Reisen ist sehr wichtig für mich. The travel is very important for me. Okay. Uh, I hope you have noticed all the time that the verb is always at second place. Please do remember that verb always comes at second place in a sentence. So the sentence structure is subject plus verb and then object or whatever it is there. Ich reise zweimal in einem Jahr. I travel 2 times in a year. You can write drei, vier, fünf, how many times you travel, you can write it over there. So which is important. Okay, so the next question is, welche Freizeitaktivitäten magst du gern mit deinen Freunden? Freizeitaktivitäten means free time activity. Which free time activity you like to do with your friends? So I have written, ich gehe mit meinen Freunden ins Café oder ins Kino. That means I travel to the cafe or in the cinema hall, and sometimes manchmal spiele ich Badminton mit meinen Freunden, and sometimes I also like to play badminton with my friends. Sorry. So the next is, wann beginnen deine Sommerferien? Wie lange dauern sie? When does your summer vacation starts and how long it's their duration of that? So meine Sommerferien beginnt im April. It starts in April. Sie dauern 2 Monate lang, and they last for 2 months. Dauern is duration. Welche Hobbys hast du und was magst du am liebsten? So what is your hobby and what you love to do? Okay. So I have written ich spiele Badminton oder manchmal koche ich auch gern. Okay. So I have written I like to play badminton and sometimes I even like to cook, and but I love to travel. You can over here have written badminton, you can write football, cricket, which sports that you like, you can write it over here. Any hobby, manchmal, zum Beispiel, höre ich Musik gern, something like anything that you like, no problem. So the next is Wohin fährst du dieses Jahr und mit wem? Where you are traveling to, where you are traveling this year and with whom? So dieses Jahr fahre ich nach Manali. This year I'm going to travel to Manali. That I have written. You can write your where you are traveling, anywhere that you are traveling. Okay. And I have written ich fahre mit meiner Familie oder mit meinen Freunden. I have written the two options. You can write either of that. Okay. Either you can write Familie or mit meinen Freunden. So the next is was machst du in den Sommerferien? Was sind deine Ferienpläne? What you are doing in the summer vacation and what is your traveling plan? So I have written in den Sommerferien lerne ich Französisch. I am going to learn French. Okay. So you guys now you learn German 2 years. Okay. So you're little bit familiar with the German language. Now you want to learn some French language or Spanish, anything that you like to learn. Write it down. And what is your traveling plans? So I have written Ich fahre mit meiner Familie, mit meinen Freunden nach Manali. I am writing the same place again and again because it's a summer vacation and they are expecting some hill station kind of thing. That doesn't make any sense if you write Goa or something. But it's up to you, no problem. Even if you want to travel, that's okay, that's fine. So the 13th question is, Deine Freunde fährst zum ersten Mal nach Deutschland. Was soll er mitnehmen? So your friend travels to Germany. First time he travels to the Germany. Zum ersten Mal means first time. Was soll er mitnehmen? What he should take along. Okay. So what things he should take along. So I have written again. This is a Nebensatz. That's why fährt goes at the end of the sentence. The verb goes at the end of the sentence. So wenn mein Freund zum ersten Mal nach Deutschland fährt, comma, dann. If you have written dann, it's optional. It's absolutely optional. Verb, comma, verb is just something that you can remember easily. So dann is optional. If you want to write dann, fine. But if you don't want to write, that is also fine. So soll er eine Landkarte und einen Reiseführer mitnehmen. Landkarte means map and Reiseführer means guidebook. He should, take along the map and the guidebook. I think that is something one should take when the person is travel to foreign country. Okay, wie kann man von Pune nach Delhi fahren? Wie lange dauert die Fahrt? Man kann mit dem Flugzeug oder mit dem Zug von Pune nach Delhi fahren. One can travel with the aeroplane or with the train. Okay, but if you're writing Flugzeug over here, die Fahrt dauert 3 Stunden oder 2 Tage. If you're writing Flugzeug, then write 3 Stunden. If you write this option, second option, then write 2 Tage. I hope it is clear. With the aeroplane, one needs just 3 hours, but with the train, one needs 2 days. Okay, so the next last question is, wo kann man Bücher kaufen und wo kann man Briefmarke kaufen? So, man kann Bücher in der Buchhandlung kaufen. The Buchhandlung, see again the UNG is at the end, that's why article is the. Okay, so Buchhandlung is bookshop, in der Buchhandlung kaufen und man kann Briefmarken auf der Post kaufen. Post means the post office. Briefmarke means postage stamp, and where one can buy postage stamp, so one can buy in the post office. Okay, so these are the 15 questions. This is the second part, and we have discussed the 15 questions. The next questions, the next question bank we are going to discuss in the upcoming video. Please subscribe to my channel. Please like, share and follow. Thank you. Thanks for your time. And all the best for your exam.